Hi, my name is Sharon. I'm here to give you some quick tips on how to use Younique's fiber lashes. It's not tricky, but it might take you a time or two to get your own technique down. When your package arrives, you'll notice that it comes in this cute little case, and inside the case you will find the transplanting gel, which is a little bit longer, and the fibers. The fibers are made of green tea fibers. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It is a little bit like some fuzzies, all right? The transplanting gel is what's going to help the fibers adhere to your lashes. Inside, you'll see a set of directions. You have the option to use a base mascara or not to. It is really up to you. You might want to try one time with the base mascara and one time without, because it seems as though people's personal chemistry, their body chemistry, really affects whether they like that base mascara or not. I have curled my lashes because I've got very, very straight lashes, but I am ready to go with my gel and my fiber. The key is you always need to remember gel, fiber, gel. Now, I like to have it in my hand ready to go, opened up, before I get started. I'm looking for length. You don't want to get it all the way down to your water line. I'm not looking for fullness down there. I just am looking for length. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one coat of the transplanting gel from root to tip. But when I go to use my fibers, I am only going to focus on the tips, okay? All right. So I'm going root to tip right here with my gel. And you want to make sure you get a good amount on, so that you know that your fibers are going to be sticking onto them, okay? All right. So I'm going root to tip for that. Now I'm going to take my fibers and I'm just going to focus on the tips, okay? Now don't worry about having to rush through this. You want to work one eye completely before you move on to the next one, because you don't want it to dry, but you don't need to freak out and go like super, super fast. Look, you can already see a big difference. So I personally do not like to wiggle my brush. I just like to use it sometimes on an angle like this to go through and get my ends. But wiggling is not my preference because I find that it gets clumpy that way. And I don't want clumpy lashes. And I'm just working on my tips right now because remember, I didn't put my fibers down at my lash line. All right, so they're sealed in pretty good. See, you can already see a difference. I'm just focusing on the tips for me. I'm just going to focus right here on the tips. All right. I'm just taking my time. I really like to even use the tip of my fiber wand to kind of separate it out. Now, you might find that you've got one crazy long lash. When I have a crazy long lash like that, I like to just kind of clip it off with my finger before I go ahead to use my gel, because you don't want to seal that in. I want it to look as natural as possible. And one really, really long lash is not going to look all that natural. I'm going to seal it in. Now, all right, the way to get it to stick right on it, as well as kind of give you that tapered look, is you get your hair dryer. Now, you don't have to do this. I started in January using it, and all this time up until now, I've not used the hair dryer, but I've kind of fallen in love with it. So on low and on medium or low heat, not cold, not hot, I just am going to turn it on. If it will go on. There we go. So low, medium heat. I'm just going to, on my eyelid, so it's not actually touching my eye at all. I'm just going to use that hair dryer to kind of wing up my mascara. It is just going, it's just an added little touch. Again, it's actually not even touching my eye. If I've got a spot, one that I don't really like, I use my little comb to separate it. And what this does is it gives it that nice tapered from this corner of your eye all the way into the end, gives you that, and I really like that curl up. Okay. Always make sure you seal in those fibers with your gel. So you can go gel, fiber, gel as much as you want, just as long as you seal them in with the gel. Now, my personal preference is not to have very thick spider lashes, but that's just me. Apparently, some people are not like me and they like to have it a little bit thicker, and that's okay. The beautiful thing about this mascara is that you can choose to have it any way you want. You want just a little bit, you just use it one time. You want to add a little bit more, maybe do a second layer. Just as long as you seal in those fibers with the gel, you will be good to go. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and let me know if you have any questions. You can either send me a private message or you can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/best lashes ever. Why? Because these are the best lashes ever. I just love them. Okay, so thank you so much. Have a great day, and I look forward to hearing from y'all. Bye.